got, just going to show your screen again at some point. Eva's going to be in charge of that. She's going to, we'll go, just kind of go back and forth. So everybody open up your Cami. Okay, those of you, I'm sorry, I'm going to pin myself for a quick second and then unpin myself. Listen, kids, if you're an online person and you're not watching my Zoom, that's fine. That's your option. Okay, but some of you are starting to get more zeros because you're not participating in the Cami. Also, just a reminder, okay, we had a thing last period where somebody did not know what was going on or didn't seem to know what was going on. Remember, if you're not following something and everyone else seems to be following it, it's because you're not watching the videos. Okay, so you got, the easiest way to do this, folks, online is if you're joining me daily. That's the way to do it, and just knock it out. That's fine though. I understand things happen, but continue to get with me because we're having a quiz on Friday. Okay, might as well go through this real quick while I'm talking about this. Here we go. Okay, quiz on Friday will be this. Easiest thing in the world if you listen to me now and participate. Number one, what's this? Z-line. Number two, what's the whole thing? Sarcomere. Number three, what's this? Myosin. Number four, is it thick or thin? Okay. Number five, what's this? Good. Is it thick or thin? Good. Number seven, what's this thing? Troponin. Number eight, what gets rid of troponin? Good. Number nine, what's this? Good. And then what's the whole thing called? Sliding filament theory. Now, hear me now, believe me later. You will not get credit for number 10 if you do not include all three words. It must be sliding. It must be filament. It must be theory. Does spelling count on any of these? No, but they've got to be close. If you try to like fudge filament somehow, I don't know, then I just say that very carefully. Fudge filament, then you're not going to get that. Now, people keep asking me, when are we going to have this test? Okay. This test, we'll just do this next week sometime. I should have just made it the whole thing, but I thought it might be too hard for you. Okay, but here we go. Number one, what's this? Muscle. Muscles are made up of what? Fascicles. Fascicles are made up of what? Muscle fibers. Muscle fibers are made up of what? Myofibril. That's the one people miss. But myo means muscle. Fibril. Okay, good. And then these are myofilaments. Okay, good. And the M1 is myosin, and the A1 is actin. Yes.
So, like, is that like those two, like,
Myosin and actin.
and that's like the whole thing?
Yep. That's like the whole.
Twizzlers, like all those are like moving together, or?
So think of the Twizzler itself like being like the end of the Twizzler being Z lines.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that'd be the best
That's
way.
what I was asking,
Yep.
like, is it like
Yep.
a whole like twister?
Yep. No, great question. I'm gonna throw this. Look how dirty that is. Is that gross? I don't like that. All right, now, okay, that's what the quiz is. Okay, so those of you at home, okay, you gotta be present to take that quiz. How's it gonna go down? It's gonna be, I'm gonna send out a Google form, like number one, number two, number three, just blanks, right? Then you're typing those in, okay, while I stand up here and do that. Y'all with me on that? So kids at home, that's how that's gonna go down. All right, now let me switch out my Chrome, my MacBook here for this guy. Okay, I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna see your muscles, okay? Matthew. Okay, now people are asking me when's this going to be? I don't know. I'm not sure. How's it going to go down again? I'll just, y'all have a blank sheet of paper. I'll say number one, what's this? Number two, what's this? Number three, what's this? So on and so forth. Okay. All right. But right now, let's practice them. Let me get my mic on so the peeps at home can hear. Yeah, go for it. Leave your vape pen here, please.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just checking their screens through again, right?
Yeah, just check and make sure. And hey, look, kids at home, like, why don't you do this? How about this? Like, just you don't erase every time. You just here. Let me unpin myself. You can keep them going, right? Unless you have a question. But I like how Gavin's doing it. You know, but it didn't have to be like that. You could share your screen, Hope and Matthew. Matthew, I guess evidently I didn't ever see your screen. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, you got to show me your screen, dude, to get credit for this, okay?
I did. I clicked screen share and it said that my screen was sharing.
I think it was because
Set
Hope
at the
didn't
top.
stop screen sharing.
That's probably why.
What's that? What did he say?
Hope didn't stop
Hope
sharing.
Oh, yeah. So, guys, so make sure like you stop screen sharing when that happens. Okay, here we go. Let's do frontalis first. That's an easy one.
Mr. B, you have sharing screen disabled.
Okay, gosh. Okay, sorry. Thank you for telling me. Matthew, you look good today. You look good today, Matthew. Okay, frontalis, all right. Amazingly, you guys are all 1 for 1. All right, now erase frontalis and let's go nasalis. Nasalis.
Why is that funny?
No, I'm laughing at Raven's picture. I can't. But I love it. In the retail. What's your friend's name? Lindsay. Are you in school right now, Lindsay?
She's quarantined.
Oh, hi, Lindsay. Oh, hey, Lindsay. Hey, we love our soap. It's great. I like the sweater weather. Oh, I can't hear. Can you hear? What's she saying? No. That's okay. What's she saying? Did you have a good weekend? Was it good? It was good? Was it a good weekend? Yeah. Do a lot of people? No. Okay. Okay. Have you ever tried the sweater weather?
Are you talking about the dolphin?
It's good. It leaves me fresh and so clean. All right. There we go. That's true. That is a good point there. All right. I'm sorry about that distraction. I like the soap. Man, I'm going to give a plug to Manchester Soap Company. They got good soap. They also don't use palm oil. Okay, palm oil is bad for the environment. Okay, you shouldn't use products with palm oil, kids. Destroys habitat, destroys the rainforest. I like Earth. Manchester Soap Company, no palm oil.
Wait, well, now that you buy it, so you're still gonna make.
Not if you don't buy it, man. Boycott, baby. All right. Sorry for the distraction. Now let's go orbiculars oculi.
Attorney, obviously you
Because
know
I wanna
why
see
it-
if it
Okay, don't make fun of it, Art.
Yep. One person at a time. Okay, good job. The test is today. Okay? Just kidding. I don't know what it is. Okay, erase that. Now go orbicularis oris.
I know this one.
While you're doing that, by the way, let me remind you.
Matthew, stop screen sharing yours so I can see
I
Hope's.
want to remind you, but it's only because somebody asked me this morning. Okay, we
Oh, my God,
have
really?
just a few weeks left before Thanksgiving break. Thanksgiving break, the Wednesday, that 22nd is no school. That means the day before is the last day for you to retake the bone test. I will not come after you, okay? You have to do that yourself. Several people have done that, but that's you. I think it's the 22nd, right?
No, I know this one.
Okay, 24th, sorry. Okay, I got my days.
Wait a
mixed.
minute, what is that? Wednesday?
That Wednesday, whatever that Wednesday is,
So we
the
got the rest of the
24th,
week off.
okay?
Thanksgiving's on the 26th, we get out the 24th.
So 24th, 25th, no. Is Thanksgiving on?
The 26th. I have a friend
26,
I have a friend excuse me, the one with Emma, I mean, whatever you are, the one with Asia.
All right, erase that one. Good job. Let's go this one. Zygomaticus major. Okay,
I'm
you guys
excited
do
for your
great so far.
answer. Yeah, me too.
Zygomaticus major. Fantastic.
Whenever I show it.
Good job. Wow.
Yeah.
You guys are like,
Love it.
all right, erase that one. Let's go levator labii superioris obliqui nasi. Levator labii superioris obliqui nasi. Okay? You got your Chromebook, buddy? You wanna charge it here? You gonna- Let's charge it.
Are you seriously not looking? I don't think I can do it.
Whatever the Wednesday is.
So, okay, so we're not in school on Wednesday.
We're not at school on Wednesday.
Oh, cool.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right, now, remove the picture. Let's go down to the next picture. Go corrugator supercilii. Corrugator supercilii. Ah, nice, nice. Gotta go to the next picture. Yeah. No eyeballs to your right. It is the eyebrows. Good job. On this picture, go levator, labii, superioris, obliqui, nasi. Nice. You got it. You kind of paused there for a second.
Yeah, we just do
Good
that
job. Okay. Okay. What did I say? Oh, levator, anguilli, oris. Sorry. My bad. I said the wrong thing. I got you excited. Is that why you paused? Sorry. I knew I was watching you and then I was like, yep. It's that one to the side of the lips. It's the levator, labii, or sorry, levator, anguilli, oris. Jeez, I'm losing. Okay, next picture.
I'm so confused.
Show me this. Here, I'll show you. Sorry, my bad. That's my bad. I'm
I
losing my
thought we
brain.
were on the first. You said we were on the second.
Okay, here we go. We're on the second picture. This is what I intended for you to label. Corrugator supercilii is this one right here. Okay, this is the levator anguilli oris. Yeah, sorry, I'm just an idiot. All right, here we go. Now, let's do temporalis. Temporalis should be a pretty easy one. Okay, it's a pretty big one. So also think about your bone. Okay, it's down one more picture. The picture should look like the one that's on my screen, right? So that is the temporalis, is the big one. Okay, the three on top are the auricular muscles. Okay, show me the muscle of mastication. That's the masseter. Okay, thankfully did not get any phone calls last night about masticating at home. Right? Okay, close, dude, close. It's the cheek one, right? Okay, so the cheek one is the master. Now to buccinator. I know, it sounds like that. Gluteus maximus is your butt. Okay. Buccinator is underneath the rasorius. Good job, Aliala. That was good. Very good. Okay, good job. Birthday girl, did you get it? Sweet 16. Oh my. Have you had a good birthday so far? Nice. Nice. You got some gifts. Nice. You got good friends. Good luck at the game. Is there a game tonight? Right? Yeah. Good luck. Okay. All right. So you got the rasorius. Technically, it's like. Okay, just let me make sure everybody understands this. I thought about doing this. I told the other class, I forgot to tell second period this, but I thought about being incredibly evil. Maybe on my last year teacher, I'll do this. Okay, the buccinator's here, but this is the rasorius, right? Technically, the rasorius, okay, is on this front picture. So I'm not going to switch it up for you, okay, and make it like so, it's going to be, different views, okay? Okay, so the rasorius is here, okay? There's the zygomaticus major. But when I tilt this a little bit or shift this, you can see where the zygomaticus major is much bigger than the minor, but this is still the rasorius, right? So maybe on my last year teaching, I'll do this. I'll give everybody the pictures, but then the quiz would be like, Number one, what's this? Number two, what's this? Number three, what's this? Number four, what's this? Number five, what's this? Number six, what's this? Number seven, what's this? Okay, technically you should know orbicularis oculi, orbicularis oris, depressor anguli oris. This is depressor labii inferioris. Here's the mentalis. Here's the platysma, masseter, temporalis, procerus, nasalis. Here's, look how big the levator labii superioris obliqui nasi is. Like when you look at it from the side like this, it looks way bigger. Okay. This is the long one, right? That's that muscle that's like 25 names. This is its brother or sister, however you want to look at it. It looks tiny, but when you look at it from the front view, that anterior view, look at that. It looks completely different. It looks completely different, right? These both elevate your upper lip, like levator. Okay, so what does levator mean? That's an elevation, right? Levator, labii, lip, superioris, top, obliqui, next to nasalis, right? And this is why I love this app as opposed to the coloring book. Okay, I mean, there were times where like I colored that stuff and I looked at everybody's coloring book pages for years and years, but until I could manipulate this, right, to see these different views, until I could realize that I can remove these layers. That's on top of it, right? I can't see, I didn't make you learn these. These are all rectus muscles. Rectum, by the way, you're going to see rectus a lot. Like there's rectus femoris. That's like in your thigh. Rectus just means long and straight. Okay. It doesn't mean butthole. Okay. Or it doesn't mean like poop shooter. Okay. Rectum just is long. Well, rectus is just a long, nice, straight thing that comes off your colon into your sphincter. Sphincter say what? Sphincter say what? Sphincter say what? Sphincter say what?
Tempted.
Sphincter say what?
I'm tempted. What?
Matthew, are you the only one that knows this?
No. I don't know.
Well, nobody's seen Wayne's World?
They say,
There's not one person in here. Ask Lindsay if she's seen Wayne's World.
Have you seen Wayne's World?
Bella, sit down.
It's really important.
It was not important.
Oh, it was.
Oh, it's that's not important.
I don't know. What is it?
My mother and I uploaded she had my dog.
Oh, precious.
No, it's not.
It's bad? Is it bad? Okay, let's switch gears. Let's go ahead and open up Quizlet. Now look, people
They
are
did
mad
good.
this morning because Quizlet did they do all right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you for your help. That's awesome. Quizlet Live is kind of bumming people out today. I'm gonna see what we can do about it. They switched it up. Has anybody been on Quizlet in the last day or so? Well, I just got asked my opinion about how to make Quizlet better, and none of these things were on my list. But it looks a little different. Okay, so if you open up, we'll go to Quizlet Live, but I'll show you on the anatomy thing what just happened to my computer.
No.
All right, let me tell you that if you go to, just to let you know, I have Quizlets for all these. Okay, but let me justify. All right, don't let Lindsay distract you too much. And I need to see Grace at some point too. Okay, now listen, here's the deal. Okay, the reason why we keep touching these on our Chromebooks on Cami is, number one, I want to give you some points, and those are easy points, but also and to get these kids online participating. But that's the kinesthetic aspect of this, right? Okay, before we can touch our bones, we can point to bones. Now we're pointing to them. And sometimes people actually do better on this muscle, like identifying them. It's just getting the names down. We're going to start saying those names so it sticks with you. Okay, but the Quizlets are here. Okay, when you go to anatomy and physiology, you would just have to scroll down and you would find muscle test number 1, then there's muscle test 2, and so on and so forth. Okay, when you look at those, you can go through each one. Of course, the flashcards, you could do the learn, but notice, look, these icons all look different, okay, which is kind of interesting to me. And the kids are telling me that the pictures are smaller, which I don't know how to make them bigger. There's no real way to do that. on Quizlet Live. So we'll just I'll have to see. There's no settings on Quizlet Live. So let me work on it and see what happens. But we'll just have to kind of bear with this until we can figure that out. But I want to give props to this girl named Alicia Fields. She was a student. This was probably like 6-7 years ago. And she was like, do you have quizzes for these? This is right when Quizlet came out. I go, no, I haven't done it. And she did all of these. Okay, she did them all. And I love it because I just said, look, I can't do this right now. It's like right when like the kids were born and I like didn't know what my own name was. So she did it all and I love it. Okay, so let's play. We're gonna play this a couple times. Let's do teams first. Okay, teams first, and then we'll do individual. Okay, teams first, then individual. And see this. Now I will say that Abby Hesting last period opened up with the Quizlet app, and on the Quizlet app on her phone, it was beautiful. Big pictures, nice names. Okay, but you'll see here in a second. Yeah, that's a new thing. There's also a new thing that's kind of cool. Oh, you don't have that?
Whoa. Mine's the same old.
Really?
It's so weird. Emma, why does mine look like this? You don't like it. Study while we.
Yes. Let me see it.
It's so weird.
Mine's not letting me. Yeah, it's the same thing to me. Like you can tap it, it's just like
About studying while we're waiting.
That is so weird.
I actually like it though.
Hey, I bet I know why. Oh, no, you're on here. I have no idea. Okay, is that everything? We all in? Get it. Thanks.
What do you? Great game.
Yep. There you go. Now hit.
oh, this looks really different.
This is so different.
I know. Some people are ticked about it. I know. You're gonna have to use your touch screen.
I didn't mean to click on that.
See if you
I'm
can
so
make it
sorry.
bigger.
It's okay.
I know, I can't see.
Yours are bigger. Hers are bigger, which is good. Old school looks
Oh,
fine.
sorry, guys.
Big school
I have
is
it.
weird.
I don't know who's my team. Who's my team? I don't have it.
Who's even on my team?
It doesn't even say the team anymore.
It's
Thank you.
Hey, yo, who's on the hedgehog?
It's like
Where's the
that.
hat? I know.
It's like one of these.
I don't have it. I don't have it.
I don't have it.
Oh,
No, I'm not saying.
I have it.
You must on that.
Is it this
We
one?
know it's not.
It's like.
This one is not the front chin.
It's not.
It's Alex.
No, I don't have. Oh wait.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I did have it.
Eyebrows.
Isn't that the difference?
Eyebrows.
On the side? I don't have it.
Eyebrows.
I don't have it.
That's down, that's down by the lower mouth. It's down by the lip.
Basically, it's the angle by the mouth.
That's right here.
Michael, it's the one
Right here, this side.
It's the angle by the mouth.
Guys. Okay,
It's the inside.
Oh, yeah. I was scared. Yeah, it blew all the.
occipital. Back.
Who won the one
Back
by your
there.
I
nose?
can't remember. Oh, nice. Let's do it again. Play again.
I hate it.
Josie, you were on our team.
Wait, what?
Right here.
It won't show us your stupid team.
David, what are these for?
I don't have it. That's the,
pH strips. We were measuring the pH of water.
It's the cheap one. Hey, how's my lettuce?
Oh, no.
Lettuce experiment is done. We're gonna redo it in the spring.
Oh, did we start the same team?
Because,
I didn't look at that one.
Josie.
I think the kids like.
That's the cheap one.
They're gonna take like a road, like a head rather than like, because this fresh one. And so,
alright guys, that's the
That's
nose.
the one
That's
right
the
here.
nose.
make sure day one,
That's the nose.
let it rub from.
How do you not know
Make
you?
sure and then look at it.
Yes, Alex. Okay,
That's
the
nine.
nose.
It's a long
Nose. the notes. They don't have the notes. Or,
What's your
The eyeballs, you know those guys, eyes.
Okay, I have the one, I have the one outside, the one.
Oh wait, that's the mouth. It's
Okay,
the
that
mouth.
is something, that's the long, that's why the nose like this.
I really want to.
I don't have it. It's on the side.
It's the one in your,
No, it's on the side. It's like the.
Okay.
on your, it's on your straw.
Isn't that what,
That's the nose.
So it's-
If I don't have that. It's a big part of the nose.
oh, we don't.
Okay.
Second. Oh, that's cool. Get that start placing.
Again?
Oh, that's cool. I don't have that.
Yeah.
Exit game. Let's do individuals.
Oh, God. It restarted.
So go live. So now go live. Now go, I could switch it the other way. You tell me individuals. Now go to the left, definition, left. Yeah, that one.
Oh, so there's the one. Wait. Okay, thank you.
How many people do we have?
Yeah, I know.
It was like 21, I think.
Wait, did it touch you with Kobe?
Oh,
Someone see it? Trevor Heath sent you in with.
Yeah.
Should we go?
Hit it.
Shut up.
Don't
I
say
said
it.
you.
Don't say it.
No, my God.
Okay, what is this?
It's like
It's like
glitched and
wax.
changed him.
No.
Hit it like you see it.
Well, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm saying you and Brock.
I don't know that one. I don't know.
Like
Why is it so slow?
Yeah, I haven't even heard of it.
So much better.
Maybe it's too much. You better be ready for the hate next time.
I don't know how to change it.
I guess. Freaking. This looks broken.
I don't know what it is.
I hate that.
Get out of here.
Oh my God.
What is happening?
Oh, wait, hold on. Funny.
You think he's
I'm so cold.
It was.
Okay, let's do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Mine is froze.
Oh no.
Maybe it's not.
You have